In a real-world self-defense situation, you could be up against multiple attackers or face the threat of weapons. Sometimes, even your best shots won't be enough to take down an opponent, whether they have a high pain tolerance or if they're under the influence of drugs or alcohol or simply hardened from years of combat experience. Your initial strikes might not deliver the expected results. When conventional techniques fall short, combat pressure points becomes your go-to strategy. Unlike the mystical dim mak, death touch, or other forms of mysticism, combat pressure points is grounded in anatomy, science, and practical reality. Now, when overwhelming force alone isn't enough, combat pressure points let you target the body's most vulnerable areas with pinpoint precision. Now, I've outlined these techniques in detail in my best-selling book, Combat Pressure Points, where I show how to apply them effectively in real-world situations. So you can find the link in the description down below if you'd like to check out the book. So if you're ready to see how precision strikes can incapacitate even the toughest opponents, let's dive in. The term pressure points can mean different things to different martial artists depending on their system of combat. Now, pressure point fighting can range from being highly functional and pragmatic to downright ridiculous. Now, in my contemporary fighting arts system, we focus exclusively on real-world self-defense, and our approach to pressure point fighting is divided into 3 categories. We have pain compliance pressure points, blood flow pressure points, and impact pressure points. So in this video, we're going to focus specifically on impact pressure points. And since we're targeting vital areas, we'll be concentrating exclusively on strikes to the head, a concept I call headhunting. So if you're ready to level up your understanding of pressure point fighting and learn how to strike with precision, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. That way you won't miss any of our future videos where we dive deeper into advanced techniques and strategies for real-world self-defense.
The eyes are ideal pressure point targets because they are extremely sensitive and very difficult to protect. The eyes can be poked, scratched, gouged, and stabbed from a variety of angles and vantages. Depending on the force of your strike, it can cause numerous injuries including watering of the eyes, hemorrhaging, blurred vision, temporary or permanent blindness, severe pain, rupture, shock, and even unconsciousness. The finger jab is the mother of all eye attack techniques. In this video segment, Russell executes a quick, non-telegraphic strike from his lead arm on the body opponent bag. Contact is made with his fingertips. To properly execute a finger jab, quickly shoot your arm out and back. Don't tense your muscles prior to the execution of the strike. Just relax and send it out. Don't forget that a finger jab strike can cause temporary to permanent blindness, severe pain, and shock. Remember, with the finger jab, you want speed, accuracy, and non-telegraphic movement. Another great way to develop the retraction speed necessary for a lightning quick finger jab is to use an X-ray chart. Here, Mike demonstrates the effectiveness of this devastating eye attack technique. The thumb rake is another effective eye attack technique that is delivered at close quarter range from the clinch position. Here Tim first acquires the inside position on the body opponent bag and then uses his thumb to rake across the eye. Notice how his right arm anchors onto the neck for stability and control. The Kubotan is by far one of the best weapons for attacking the assailant's eyes. The results from attacking the eyes with a Kubotan are nothing less than devastating. Here, Russell delivers a non-telegraphic eye strike from the high concealment position. A word of caution: a Kubotan is a weapon and should only be used in situations that legally warrant the application of deadly force. The double thumb gouge is a vicious zero-beat attack that can cause severe damage to the eyes. Here, Tim works the technique on the body opponent bag. Like the eyes, the ears are extremely sensitive to attack. The opponent's ears can be punched, popped, and torn. When struck with a moderate amount of force, the tympanic membrane, also known as the eardrum, will easily rupture. Striking the ear can also result in percussive shock, extreme pain, unconsciousness, partial or complete loss of hearing, bleeding, disorientation, and loss of balance. Here Tim demonstrates a two-hand ear pop on the body opponent bag. This technique is particularly effective when a larger and stronger adversary places you in a front bear hug and your arms are free to counter. Also notice how Tim arches his back to simulate a powerful assailant grabbing him from the front. I can tell you from first-hand experience that this technique is extremely effective and will instantly force your adversary to release his hold. When it comes to punching, hook punches are considered to be the heavy artillery. Here, Russell demonstrates both the lead and rear hook punch. Notice how he strikes the ear of the body opponent bag. You can also learn more about proper body mechanics of the hook punch by watching Armed to the Teeth, Volume 1. Delivering horizontal elbows to the assailant's ears can yield devastating results. In this footage, Rich executes both lead and rear horizontal elbows on the body opponent bag. Delivering knee strikes to an opponent's ear can devastate even the toughest adversary. In this demonstration, a CFA student delivers knee strikes to the body opponent bag from the side mount position. A word of caution though,
Delivering knee strikes to the head region can be deadly and should only be applied in situations that justify the use of deadly force.